final deck of the day is German-US Tempo. The core of this deck is basically the German-US aggressive list that a lot of people have been running this past season and a half now. So we have all of the fast, efficient German tanks paired with cards like Adler Command Vehicle, Fast HEINZ, and our US ally is mostly for the 109th Combat Engineers and 99th Infantry Battalion, as well as the M18 HELLCAT, just a solid late game threat. But this is a tempo deck because in addition to these cards, we're using our US ally and pairing it with cards that just force our enemy to retreat. So tempo, for those not familiar, just it refers to the kind of the back and forth, basically it refers to board presence and pressure and like resource efficiency. So a lot of what our deck is trying to do is just like bounce our opponent's plays back to hand while also continuing to develop our board, develop our position. So we're running this new card, Pursuit, which forces a unit to retreat and then makes all our units operate for one less. We're pairing it with the half-track, make an enemy infantry or air unit retreat. Notably, you know, annoying air units like P40 or guards. This is good for hitting. Hold on, guys. Oh, I think that was a pocket dial. So yeah, so we're just looking to basically just pressure our opponent out of the game by developing the board without and not giving them a chance to. Yeah, we're trying 3 pursuits because I think 4 is definitely too much, but I wanted to run enough copies of this so that we draw it often enough so we could get a real sense of how good it is. That's pretty much the reason why there's 3 of them in here. I think certain board states this card is can be devastating, especially if you spend your first 3 turns just laying down units. They play like a guard unit or something else, you bounce it, and then just everything moves up to the front line, hits face, can just like... It just has the potential to generate a ton of tempo in that respect. And finally, we are running some patrols in this as well, because not only is it a decent removal order, but it also gets around pesky guard units, which is, you know, appealing for an aggressive deck like ours. Might just be worse than joint operation, but again, the goal with this deck is to try to experiment with the new cards and see how they feel. So let me update the deck command with this, and let's hop into some games. Okay. Stalingrad, so patrol looking to be good, because one of the best things that they can be doing early is playing guards that mess us up. I don't think we want this in hand necessarily, or this in hand is a bit speculative. I think everything else is a keep though. We're really looking for turn 1 and turn 2 plays. Okay, we're playing a tokens player. That changes things. I think this is still fine. It's just, you know, unfortunately, these cards are probably not very good in this matchup. Tokens is probably a tough matchup for this deck if they can get off to an early start and really clog the front line. Yeah. Kind of forced to do this. This 109th Combat Engineers creates such snowbally games, because it's like either remove it or die, and if you do remove it, you probably fall far enough behind that you just die anyway. That's what it feels like a lot of the time anyway. Bounce that back to hand just so he can't take the front line again with it. Obviously, these are not ideal draws. Yep. I think we're just dead at this point, unfortunately. We really needed him not to be able to take the front line a second time. Let's see what we can do, though. We could play this and this. Let's trade into here. Yeah, I need to hit 2 units. Like 2 units got to go down here, though, is the problem, and this has to be one of them. Yeah, I mean, this is just gonna happen sometimes in your aggressive deck. You're gonna draw your finishers when you need threats. Okay, that's not awful. Maybe we can win off the back of these double Blitzkriegs, and then we can, like, draw into Comet and burn him out the rest of the way. Nope, never mind. Well, I mean, if we get a draw like that next turn, we can win. If he's only able to take out one of our units. Nope. He's playing it safe. He's using Ura to make sure that we don't get a second play, which is wise of him. I like his line. He doesn't want to die to another Blitzkrieg. Now we're on the hope we draw Comet plan. That's pretty much the only way we're winning this game. And we could still lose if he decides to play... If he plays... Oh, I guess we could also... We might have enough time to draw, like... What is it called? Autocannon in a few units? Probably not, though. Yeah, we don't have time for that. It's, Oh, and he has a guard unit anyway, so that's GG. Yeah, I mean, we almost brought it back. If he didn't have that Blitz infantry unit, we would have won. And we would have won with Comet. If we had drawn, if some of our draws came in a slightly different order, we might have been able to pull it off. Yeah, close game. It's kind of why Blitzkrieg is so good. It can just steal games out of nowhere sometimes. That's like one of our best... Some of our best openings start with this card, so we're definitely going to play it out. What could he play on one that punishes us? Nothing? Well, I guess he could be running... Normally, they're not playing Bloody Sickle. If he is running a Soviet ally. Okay, so that means no, perfect. Now, am I supposed to take this out fearing, SDKFZ? Because he could play SDKFZ, shoot this, and then he's left with an SDKFZ, whereas if I just kill this, this likely trades with 2 of his units. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Okay, we'll take that one out as well. he tries to play something big and scary next turn, we can bounce it back with Pursuit, though notably Pursuit not very good in the face of like a Flampanzer. Yeah, that's fine. So now our Panzer II-A gets to do its thing. I think, is he just dead to this? He is just dead to this Blitzkrieg. So if he doesn't have a Flampanzer or Sudden Strike or a way to take one of these cards off the table, he is just dead. Okay. No, he's, yep. I am running NACHSCHUB in this deck, yes. NACHSCHUB's like one of the best tempo cards in this game. Yeah, I feel like Patrol was designed specifically to hose Takasagi. Get rid of its guard, get rid of its annoying destruction effect. No more turtling for you. Even without the Patrol draw there, we were still in a pretty good spot because we had 2 Pursuit. So we could have actually dealt what? We would have dealt 5 to him, and we could have moved up our engineers. We're going second, so I don't like these. I like at least 1/1 drop. I think we can find something a little bit better than this. I think these two are fine against what might be a aggressive player. So because of Pursuit, it's usually right to favor running units out over just dealing damage with the units that you have. Ooh, that's interesting. Yes, I think we have to do this. He could try to get like the 33% on this. But if he does... Nah, I don't know. I could go either way on what's correct here. Okay, so he's playing... It might be right to put him on, make him have Desperate Measures or Bombing Raid rather than this, because this is just going to die and then these don't have text for sure. But see, I was afraid of one of these dying to that. Now for sure we're running one of these out. Maybe we can encircle it, that would be pretty great. Yep. So bouncing that back to hand's not super appealing. We don't have enough resources to move this up and duplicate it. So that's a shame. But we can't really give him the option of putting that in the front line, I don't think. Okay, can we get a Blitzy unit? We can. So we don't have enough resources to make it retreat and do the other thing, and we're 2 turns off from doing that. This is a game where we're probably just gonna we're probably just slowly dying. We needed yeah, we just needed more threats early game. I'll shoot that for the chance that we find another one, I guess. I think that's the play to win line. Hope we get another patrol. Take the front line with this and circle it. Or maybe get the card draw. Alright. I think that'll do it. Oh, I guess this could have bounced that back. We could have played this, moved up, and encircle it. Was that enough? Is that enough resources? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I guess we could have done that. But, I mean, the chances are he just gained 3 life. We don't have much else going for us. We probably just lose that game anyway. We just lose it a lot slower. So, let's just move on. That's a spam call, almost certainly. I think we can keep these. Again, I think it's better to just play units out in a deck that's running Pursuit. Pursuit. Why did I say it like that? Yeah, now we're rewarded for playing this out because we can take this out without losing our unit. Opponent's probably playing some sort of Soviet French mobilized deck, looks like. Okay, it's unfortunate, but we get to run back the same play that we did last game and draw a card now, or did last turn. It's too bad we didn't get this earlier. This is going to be good for when he has a big nasty guard unit that we can't just shoot through. I mean, I know this isn't technically a guard unit, but it can gain guard. That's very nice. Probably going to play that next turn. I think this turn it's a half-track plus NACHSCHUB, maybe? Actually, I think it's a move this up, shoot with these. Because of the Blitzkrieg in hand, we want more units in the front line. Okay, that's a good play for him. And then we hit that. Are they dead? They're probably pretty darn close to dead. Oh, I should have done this first. That was silly of me. Okay, so we missed 2 points of damage. Probably not gonna matter. We'll see though. Yeah, we definitely got to do our deck got to do its thing that game. Showing exactly the type of deck it's supposed to prey on. Deck's leaning on guard units to stall the game out. I think this is all just too expensive. We need to find more 1 or 2 drops to pair with this. Stalingrad's annoying, especially when they're on the play. See if they have Bloody Sickle for this. Patrol is very, very good. That could be a problem card. That card could be a problemo. Yep. Oh, he's not attacking with that, though. That's very good for us. Then we just bounce it, I think. Buy ourselves a little bit of time. Might have to save that. No, we have patrol for a guard unit later. I think getting this out might be more important than the 2 damage, again, because we could draw pursuit. It does mean this plus Bloody Sickle takes this out, but maybe I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I want this out. Maybe I'm supposed to leave this as a surprise, though, because then this move up, this can shoot the other thing. I know he gains 3 health, but then it's at least gone. And doesn't stand to gain more. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I could patrol Chaika. Yeah. Yes, because the order... Well, the way this is worded is that it loses the destruction effect first. That's the way it's worded, anyway. Huh. He gets to trade here, though. If I do that, he just trades anyway, so damage to face is probably better. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare if he also has Red Banner. Yeah, they always have Red Banner. Well, that's a good draw, though. Yeah, I guess we're pursuing that. When do they have Red Banner? Always. When do you have it? Never. Yeah, that's a good series of draws. I don't think we're getting out of this one. I think he's just gained too much health now. Unfortunately. Yeah, pack it in. We're trying those half-tracks in place of Flampanzers, and who knows, it might be a mistake, but... Yeah, Caddy's Law, exactly. When do they win the coin flip? Always. When do you win the coin flip? Never. Although we challenged that mantra with our first deck today. We definitely got very lucky with our Caddy coin flips in that one match, especially. I think this is okay. Yep, of course. Keep the hand that's good against the mid-range deck. Immediately get run into the token deck. So if we don't get patrol for this, we'll just go SDKFZ, shoot this. Oh, this card. Again, when do they have their 109th Engineers in their opener? Always. When do you have it? Never. Unless you're facing a Soviet player and they have Bloody Sickle. I guess we gotta... Yeah, I guess we kind of have to kill that. This will slowly get out of control on its own, though. When are we gonna start running into opponents playing slow, clunky things? Do we need to just put Flampanzers back in this deck because everyone's playing aggro? Flampanzer is actually technically a tempo card. It's on theme. It's fine. Just keep playing with this list. I don't want to waste too much time thinking about edits. We can revisit this archetype in the future, perhaps. But you know, this is the risk you run when trying to experiment with something, right? Just because something sounds good on paper doesn't mean it's going to be a good deck. You have to actually play some games with it and see how it goes. Yeah, I don't think I like any of that. Whirlwind on 2 isn't awful. Can move this up, take away their turn 2 play with this if it's relevant, because also just kill it with patrol. They're US major, so they're probably not running guard units, but it depends on what they paired their deck with. Opponent has all the things. Next turn, this Blitzkrieg can deal 10. If we find a 1 or 2 cost Blitz unit, it can deal 15 or 14 at least. Our opponent's got some tempo plays of his own. Comet's very nice. I think for now we do this, though. This has Blitz, so we don't need to run it out aggressively here. We can save it for the perfect opportunity to pair with this, perhaps. Perfect. Getting rid of that is very nice. He hasn't shown us a Woken Giant yet. He could have drawn into it. But I'm probably supposed to go like this. Finish it off, move this up. Okay, that's pretty good. Yep. So unless he runs off like double Awoken Giant, I think we're in a good spot. I suppose he could altitude bombing us here, but we actually don't care that much about that. That's excellent to see. Yep. And they're dead. The question is, how do we want to kill them? Like this, of course. There's no kill like overkill. I mean, I kind of need my achievements though, right? I got so many cards I need to play. I gotta get that Germany card back. I think these are okay to keep. Kind of want to toss. I don't know if I want both though. It's a bit speculative. Let's look for a 1-drop. That's a decent 1-drop. That could be annoying. I'm just going to run this out to start. See what our opponent does. If they want to clog up the front line with this, we could do okay, because we can SDKFZ one of our cards and just gain back all the resources. If he doesn't, then we can... okay. So what's the best thing to do here? I think we go... This kills this. We get back our 2 resources and we just kill this. Or do we need to save that for a guard unit? We have that. I think we just kill this. Darn. Don't have enough resources to bounce and play this. What's more important? I think I like putting this in the front line because it makes his air units worse. Okay. Rewarded-ish for not running out the 22nd Infantry. Well, that has the potential to be very good. Yeah, I was hoping he didn't have a second one of those. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Whirlwind, move it up, and forego the 2 damage for the reason we talked about a couple turns before, because it makes his air units worse. he has carpet bombing, we're probably just dead. And we'll give him this. We're gonna note this man's name for the shelling into carpet bombing. What other emotes do I have? Air unit follow-up. Ah yes, the guard that we took care of previously. Unfortunately, Comet's not good enough. It might be good enough if he doesn't find another guard unit or healing. Yeah, no such a luck. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll see what we draw here, but I think that's game. There's too many pin effects in a row. Too many mass pin effects. Yeah, patrol making his Takasagi a crappy 3-4 infantry unit is very satisfying, though. I'm glad I got Germany to field marshal before trying to play this deck. And we did it with an exploit the gap deck, no less. There's a good chance that once I get all the nations to field marshal, I'm just playing 100% exploit the gap for the rest of this season. Exploit the gap stream incoming. Like, that's what this is going to be. This is an exploit the gap channel exclusively. I'm kidding. I'm not going to play that much exploit the gap. We're going to play a lot of it, though. Just not that much. We might even try, like, exploit the gap with all nation pairings. But, like, let's be real. Nothing's going to be better than USA. Like, ever. Which is not happening. This is gonna looks like a game where we wanted to be on the play, but we're on the draw, so we're gonna lose. Exploit the season. Yeah, this card's very powerful in certain spots, but it's also very expensive. It's like, I don't know if you can run this and Blitzkrieg, you know? Maybe if it only costs 3. Okay, that's a bit of a mistake from him, I think. Yeah, no, let's just kill that. This can trade with this. This can hopefully kill something scary. Maybe he'll play, I don't know, a slow infantry unit that we can bounce the hand and temple him a bit. Okay, he played that. It's a shame we're not being, like, we're trying to tempo our opponents, but we're not being very resource efficient, so it's not working out. Sure. Gonna be very tilting if he has another one of those. Okay, now we can go play the gold one, play pursuit, shoot this. Do we want to move it up? No, because he hasn't been playing anything else, so it makes me think he could have like a Woken Giant stuck in hand. Don't want to give him a Woken Giant target just yet. Hey, Darkness, thanks a lot for the raid, man. Hope you had a good stream. Yes, the Devil's a handsome man. I do enjoy my ramp decks. You might want to check out my YouTube channel and see the first deck we played this season. German US Exploit. It was very, very fun. Post it in the Cards Discord and at me. I'll give it a check out. I'll give it a look-see. Oberkommandant, thanks for the follow. Okay, this is a bit scary. What do we want to do? Kind of want to play the autocannon. I want to kill his stuff if I can. I can't really, can I? Yeah, we're not going to get around to playing it on stream today because this is the last deck of this stream. Because I do have somewhere I need to be at 4 o'clock and it's almost 3 o'clock here now and I need to get ready to go. But I will check it out in a future stream, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see what else he does here. Thanks for the follow, dude. Is he debating moving that up and bouncing our thing? I think I'm okay with that. Panzer II will eat it. And then we get to bounce the infantry right back. Oh, he's just playing out a Sherman. Deal. Dealerino. Okay, how much damage can we cause here? I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That deals a ton of damage and it takes this tank out. I think we want to do something else though. Pursuit could be very good. For those of you who came over from Darkness's stream, welcome, welcome. For those who might be new here, I stream cards 6+ hours a week, you know, as much as I can, as much as my work schedule allows. I I like to play a variety of decks on stream, and for any time, if you ever miss if you ever miss a stream and want to check out the decks we were playing, you can check out my YouTube channel. I do break up the videos, or I break up the streams by deck, so you can see exactly the decks that you care about, and if you want to see how they performed. Ooh. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's probably fine. Wait, can we kill him though? Let's think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can kill him here. Assuming he doesn't have a strange countermeasure that I'm not thinking about. Yeah, so this deck we're playing right now is just an experimental tempo deck. We're using all the retreat cards that US and Germany has to offer. Look at that. I've played 20,000 German cards. What? Gold Patriotic Zeal? We need to play a Patriotic Zeal meme deck now. See what we got. Ah, nothing good. Yeah, when the deck gets to do its thing, it feels very good. But it definitely suffers a little bit from like wrong half problem, kind of like regular Blitzkrieg decks, right? Like if you draw your payoffs and your finishers, Pursuit, Blitzkrieg, when you don't have the units on the board, your deck just kind of stumbles and dies. And I'm wondering if like Pursuits plus Blitzkrieg is a little bit too taxing on the deck as far as like consistency goes. They just take up too much space where units ought to be. So against a potentially aggressive Japanese player, I am going to keep the patrol. This might be a bit speculative, but we are on the play, so I think we'll keep it. Because it can be very, very devastating. If we get to trigger a couple of units with it. Okay, they're playing Germany. Yeah, let's just play this and move this up. Sure. Ha. It might be wrong to play that. I'm kind of tempted, though. Just so this can't eat it. He probably has a plethora of other ways to deal with it, though. But without any other German cards in sight, it's... I don't know that we can keep this. Yeah. 3 Blitzkrieg of Fast Heinz and 3 Pursuit. Probably a touch too many. Wow, I'm surprised we got a second turn with that. Do we just play this? It's probably wrong, right? How much damage is that? 7? Goes down to 9. This is not very good. I think we just need to run this out. We have a way to deal with a guard unit anyway. We need stuff on the board to make this Blitzkrieg good. But him running that into here presumably means he has a way to deal the 1 damage. Yeah. A decent pickup. If he plays a Takasagi, he's just dead. So let's hope he plays Takasagi. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, I think this might be our last match, depending on how quickly it goes. Maybe we'll do a couple. I feel bad for all you guys coming over from Darkness's stream and then all of a sudden I gotta go. But if you check the stream schedule below, you'll note that I normally stream Fridays between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I also try to stream a couple hours every Monday, 11 to 1. I do try to stream a little bit more on Fridays. It's just unfortunately I can't this week, and also unfortunately I am off next week. I'm visiting family whom I haven't seen since Christmas, so I'm taking the opportunity. So I'm taking a time off, but then the following week we're back to normal. Well, that's going to be good against the guard units he's almost certainly running. I think the rest of this we throw back, though. I think this is okay to keep. Really wanted to see a 1-drop there. There we go. Assuming this is about to get Albacord. This is a game. I mean, we definitely always want to be on the play with this deck. Yeah, no other play there. Would have liked to see another German unit. Yeah, it should be fun. Like I said, I haven't seen them in a while, and my sister is happens to be visiting at the same time, and she's from across the country, so it's rare that she's also in town. So I figured I definitely should take the opportunity. Yes, but a family that plays cards is the greatest of all. Play a big dumb guard unit. No big dumb guard unit. Bouncing these is not great because they retain the blitz keyword, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I know they used to. Yeah. Because this card isn't granting them blitz, they just have blitz. So it's not like bouncing them restores them back. Otherwise, I'd consider doing that. I guess it's Panzer II-A fast HEINZ here. I think that's the best we can hope for. There is an argument for... Well, I could bounce one back, fast HEINZ, kill the other. It doesn't seem that great, though. If we can dodge shelling, we can dodge a ball. That would be very good for us. I should have been more specific. Okay, well now I'm just gonna... We have other ways of dealing with Ooh, wrong order. Or wrong target. Big bucks, no shelling. Big bucks, no shelling. No shelling, because we're almost certainly getting Carpet Bomb next turn, because they always have it. Big bucks, no shelling. Just play the 6/9 guard, please. He won't. After seeing these cards, there's no way. I guess we bounce the commando. Maybe that's not the best. Maybe we just Comet. Nah, we don't want to give him a turn where he just commandos like crazy, right? It's too bad we don't have a Blitzkrieg in hand. Maybe it is just Comet. No, I don't think so. We're gonna keep the rest in hand. Because he probably wants to carpet bomb this board as is, and I'd rather save our units. Yeah. So now we can start drawing some cards. I think we'll keep the other one in hand. Blitzkrieg's very nice pickup. So close. I want to avoid him gaining so much health, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not enough. Also probably need this for a guard unit. As tempting as it is to patrol one of these, I think we need to save this for a guard unit. These can fire on us too. So as much as I'd like to pursuit something, play that out as well to absorb these triggers. Hopefully he just has a big dumb guard unit. No, shelling. It's always shelling. Now we can't kill one of those honeys, so that sucks. Yep, looks like we're going to be a little too slow in this one. We needed that Blitzkrieg instead of this pursuit, and then we needed the reverse. We needed those two draws to be swapped, and we might have been fine. Now he's just gaining far too much life. Oh, he's pretty much playing an anti-burn deck, an anti-burn control deck. So I guess we just lost this game from the moment it started. I wonder if he's even running guards or if he's just leaning on like these to keep him alive. we can't catch back up. Good games. Thanks everyone for stopping by. It was fun. Like I said, if you missed any of the decks that we played today, you can check them out on my YouTube channel. They'll be uploaded sometime later tonight. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time to do it right now. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out, and hope to see you next time. Good luck on the ladder. Take care. Have a good weekend, all.